It's really loud again. Why am I always? I need to check that once I um before I record. The volume of the game itself is usually being really loud. Okay. So wait, hold on. Didn't I not promise last time that I would get rid of that douche back there in the tree before so he can advance? But okay, that's a couple of seconds. You'll survive. You'll survive. I'll just, you know, ask you again how you doing, like I did last episode, which these episodes should be uploaded at the same time, so it really doesn't matter. Roughly the same day, so you will always, if you still feel shitty, you will feel shitty, and if you still feel great, then you will feel amazing, and you don't even need to watch the shit because you have much more important things to tend to know. You obviously, there's nothing more important than watching me. I didn't even want to go in there, I just wanted to check if there was an item, because I don't think there's any Pokemon here that I really want. No, there isn't, so let's get, oh my god. These magical growing trees that are growing faster than, I don't know, my pubic hair. Let's just go with that. Carbos, yeah, I really like to use drugs on my Pokemon too. Makes them all buff and shit, and you know, Dr. Boner, the only Pokemon on my team that I don't give any what do you call these things? Steroids, in that sense, and they are steroids, they're Pokemon steroids, is Dr. Boner, because he needs his boner power. His dick can't shrink, if you get what I'm saying. That's just, yeah. That took me incredibly long to explain, but there you go, that was the joke, yay. Great joke, Connor, great joke, here you go. That's so fun, you're such a funny guy. I know, YouTube, thank you. Thank you guys for telling me, you know, that I'm the funniest YouTuber on the planet, on planet Earth. Not that I don't believe so myself, because I do, because that's just how arrogant and self. What do you call that? If you deluded? No. If you actually have a sort of a distorted picture of yourself, you know, try to look for that word, but I don't really know it in English. Know it in German, but nobody cares. Niemanden kümmert's. So, yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't. Farfetch'd, I really hate you for that substitute bullshit. I can't. That should affect him. Why am I missing this? Oh my god. Oh, this is so annoying. Please hit Dr. Boner. Don't be a douchebag and slash and I'm dead. Yeah, let's not keep on doing this. This is just really annoying. Dennis, let's go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if any of you guys, I said the last video, but if you could correct my English, like if you actually know English and you could correct my English, that would be highly appreciated. Really would. Also, if you have any type of suggestion what you would like me to play next, it needs to be like a Game Boy or SNES or PlayStation 3 compatible game that that you know you want to see. If there's any of these types of games like PS3, SNES, NES, one that you want to see, then please go ahead and, you know, suggest something in the comments, because I really like to also give more content, more variety of content to my English viewers, or American viewers for that matter. Not only Pokemon, although I love doing these things, you know, they're extensive projects, and I do like my extensive projects, as my Fallout 3 German Let's Play, or LP, or playthrough, whatever. Who gives a fuck? But is also going to be like however long, like 200 parts. It takes a shit ton of time, but it's, you know, I really like these big projects because, I don't know, for some reason I like the whole progression thing that you have, like the curve, like it really allows me, like getting out a lot of parts for one project really allows my you guys to get to know me better a little bit, you know, because they go over months at a time, you know. And Fallout is maybe gonna take me like 4 months to complete on video, because I'm, you know, going to university on the side, so I don't really have time to record all day, although it would be nice. But that's a dream that is far off in the horizon, which cannot grasp. But you know, I like these extensive projects. I will definitely do some shorter projects in the future too, but I like these because they give me an opportunity to talk to you guys, to let you guys know what's going on in my life, practice, you know, my commentary, as you know. I need a lot of practice with that, because, you know, and it also, I guess there's more room for, you know, to give you some sense of my personality and whatever. But if you don't care about that shit and you just want like a quick walkthrough or whatever, like a perfect walkthrough, like 100% and whatever, then that's not the channel here. But I'll maybe 100% some games that I really like. I might 100% Fallout, but I'm not gonna be like an achievement hunter and show you every single achievement / trophy that you can get in that game. That's not my mission here. My mission is to have fun, you know, entertain you guys as much as I can. And we have a Tangela, which is possibly, in Gen 1 at least, one of the worst Pokemon that you can have. And Sandslash, that's gonna get water gunned. And yay, more kills for Dr. Boner. There we go. And we have the Polygon twins here that look exactly the same. They're twinsies. Twinsies are always fun. Unfortunately, there are no double battles in this game, so we have to fight them at a time, one at a time, which is gonna be great. And we have a Golduck. Golduck, yay, Golduck. I don't care. Why? Why did I do water gun? Oh, this is dumb. I'm dumbsies for today. And because I chose that move, I killed Dr. Boner, which is not good at all. Hey Jack, let's go. For the good of the country. And for the good of your agility. Do I want to delete a move for agility? Get it right. Kinda don't, but quick attack actually really blows, so I just can go with slash and wing attack. So, oh, actually, the combination of agility and quick attack would have been no, because quick attack always hits first, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I don't even psychic. Wow. Okay. Know what the agility. I should know what agility does. I do have an idea of what it does, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, Dennis can do Jack. Let's go to King. And squish that. Oh my god, this is again the dumbest Pokemon out here in the universe. Always forget that doesn't do rock on rock or ground on ground. Doesn't do really that much, and King is eventually gonna die and show us how much of a horrible Pokemon he is. Horrible team player. You managed to survive at least. There we go. You little brute. Yeah, I'm such a brute. Exact copy of Skank number 1. Skank number 2 would like to battle. Shins out Skank Fable. We're just gonna get rocked because she's a fucking whore. Oh my god. No, she's not, because King dies. Oh. Haven't we all? We all were looking forward to King sucking again. Jesus. Okay, Hugh Jack. Slash the shit out of that thing. Critical hit, as always. Reliable, but also reliable that hoes be having those hyper potions. Those hoes be having those hyper potions indeed. Not good. Dugong, yeah, it can't do. Oh, it actually can do a lot against my bug type, but I don't care. Hyper potion. Jesus, you've been working hard, right? Selling your body night in, day out, and 24/7. Yeah, Ice Beam, I'm dead. This hoe has been working real hard for her hyper potions, I can tell you that much. It's over already? That's what she said. That was actually, that was actually quite a fun comment there from her. That was a matched the whole situation quite well. Okay, yeah, we have another Scyther level 30. Not that I care. And we have cunt number 3. There's too many fucking little girls here that want to show me their victory bells. Stupid. Double edge, let's go. Let's make quick work of this lovely kiss. Nose. Oh, nose. Don't. Oh. Wake up, Dennis. Please. I don't want to waste an item on you. And you're wrapped, so I will waste an item on you. No. And I tapped A too fast. No. I did it again. Why am I so hasty today? It's ridiculous. No. Guys, really slap me in the nose next time I do this. Okay, item. You go. Paralyzed Seal, Max Ether. I don't have an awakening, do I? Moonstone to repel. Oh, I do one. That's not gonna work. You know. Please just die. Body slam should be enough. There you go. Dennis can't kill that. Dennis can't kill anything would be a critique, but I don't want to critique Dennis and just say those things can't kill Dennis, but I don't know a better way to say it. But anyhow, guess there's no other Pokemon in here that could do jack shit to this Ninetales, so we just keep on rolling with Dennis. Keep on trucking. Let's go. Keep on trucking. Dennis is the first one to go level 50 because he's awesome. Best Pokemon on my team, hands down. There we go. And oh my god, this is. To be honest, I think the guy that developed this hack, or in general, Game Freak wanted us to think that this section of the game here, that's like the suburbs of Foxshire City, and it basically is just a town full of hoes. Since it's the red light district extravaganza right here. Nothing you can do about it. That's just how it is. Ponyta, staying for that. All these sluts that want to show me their cloisters and victory bells. No need to be merciful here. Wigglytuff, that's a thing for Hugh Jack to handle. If I ever seen one. Slash that pink thing. Slash good. You did good, Hugh Jackman. You did good. Vaporeon. Yeah, let's stay in for that too. That's a decent evolution as well, or if not to say one of the best. I don't know if it's better than Dennis, but definitely is a really good one. Has incredibly high special defense and HP, I think. One of the two, or both. Either way. It's nice to know that I know something for a change. Where does this lead me to? It leads me to a dead end. To a dead end, that is. Can we kill a couple more trainers? Defeat a couple more trainers here before all the Pokemon are dead. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you, Scyther. I really don't. But thanks for coming out. So, it looks like for a change, we'll battle a guy again. And we'll do this with Franz, because he's good. I love me my Charizard. Love me that dragon. Which is now finally dragon type in the 6th generation. Although it is only temporary with a Mega Evolution. But hey, we don't want to complain. We really don't. There's no need to complain. Yeah, how about not fire spin. And let's get rid of that Farfetch too. France should grow to level 60 now, 50, sorry, anytime soon. Soonish. Should be fun. So yeah, story time Pokemon. I want to make this more like a story time because I know gameplay wise it can be kind of boring at some points if I'm battling like 18 billion sluts and gigolos throughout this whole episode. So story time, yeah, about the give you more inside detail look into or stories related to the accident. So it was like 11 o'clock at night and I went to bed at like 8, got called up, and this is not even a lie. Like, I'm being entirely truthful with you guys right now, although I can't fucking simply switch Pokemon. Here we go. Being entirely truthful with you now, it's like 8 p.m. at night. I went to bed. 11, I was woken up by a text from a chica. Yes, me, the ultra nerd, does have his connections to the ladies, although you might not believe it. Anyways, I'm just gonna tell the story without thinking about what you might or might not believe. But so I was woken up. It was like 11, and she's like, "Hey, come over. I'm horny." Yeah, lol. That's how I roll. So I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of tired. That's actually how I felt. Not even kidding. But no matter what the circumstances, it was really rainy and wet. Obviously, because when it's rainy, it's wet outside. But it was just an overall horrible. There were horrible conditions to drive. But I was sleepy. I was annoyed. I was tired, and just wanted to get there as fast as I can so I could get to bed. Really, because I don't know why, but that's just how I felt that night. I'm always up for, you know, a little bit of, you know, girl on boy action, or girl on girl. Just kidding, boy on boy. But in that sense, it was just it was an odd night anyways. Like, I didn't even want to go there, but I did. So I drove there, and I drove on a small narrow country road, and it was like, I think the speed limit was like 40 miles, 30 miles per hour, and I drove the shit out of that small Fiat 500. That 500 PS car, I drove the shit out of it. Like, I almost maxed it out, like 80. I almost drove like 80 kilometers, so I drove like 60 miles or so, like 50 miles per hour, which is pretty fast because it's a very narrow, curvy road. And I was completely just annoyed because not because I guess necessarily, if I look back at it, I didn't want to see the girl, but I just didn't want to do the driving, which was extensive because it was like far away. It was like 20 minutes from my town, so that would have been an overall 40-minute drive plus the time I would have spent there. And the next day I had to stand up at like 6 a.m. for school. I would have had to. Okay, don't mind me dying. But so I did, and I drove, and I drove kind of reckless, and really reckless, to be honest. And I'm raping this team right now. Jesus, these Pidgeots and Pidgeots and fucking bird-type Pokemon don't stand a chance against my Francis Slash. But so there was this one, you know, piece of road. I don't even know what you say. That's probably really wrong. But there was this one stretch of road, the highway, the country road, whatever, and I thought it would go on for a little bit more than but it did not. You know, I thought it would go on for, you know, another solid mile or so. So I drove like 80, but because my eyes were just deceiving me, or, you know, giving up on me that night, I realized soon enough that, oh shit, 20 meters up ahead, or 20 feet up ahead, and 10 feet up ahead. I don't want to convert this shit all the time, but you can probably imagine what it was like. Me not seeing that the road ended. It did, in a fucking, you know, went right into the woods, and I realized that I almost, I drove past the turn almost. Like I saw the turn at the same time. This was kind of an odd situation. I saw the turn and at the same time I saw the road ending up front of me. But it did go a little bit further, but it did not go far enough for me to, have a sufficient space to hit the brakes. So what I did was I turned like really recklessly. I just tried to get to the other side of the road and turn. And because the road was slippery and it was really wet and my car sucks and I suck and I'm just a horrible driver, I basically spun out of the road. I spun. I couldn't control the car anymore and I just went right into that, what do you want to call it, like the end of the road, and it went all the way down and went downhill, and then I just hit the tree with like 50 miles an hour, which, really hurt. It really hurt, and I kind of was scared for my life. Who wouldn't be? But I didn't know it was tough like that, and I would, or lucky, that matter. That the car was like, the tree was Chris Brown, and the car was Rihanna in that sense. That's what it was. That's how my car looked like after that, and I was almost fine. Like when I went to the hospital and checked me, I had only a few scratches and bruises and whatever, but I was just fine as hell. So that, that was an interesting development there that I couldn't foresee that night. So I never made it to that girl's house, and I never made it to school, and I just made it to the hospital, and wasted many days, many hours of my life just sitting in a hospital bed waiting for the doctors to release me to go back home. Anyways, this douchebag actually defeats my friends and starts to really rape my team. Before he does that, we'll kill that pigeon. And that was the story, That was the story, Morning in Glory. It was a glorious night. Never had a better night in my life. Which overall summed up the gloriousness of this week in general. That was a really amazing week that I had. This week for me was like Christmas. It was like Christmas, like world peace. It was the most peaceful and enjoyable week of my life. It really was. So yeah, enough story time for now. When we are back next time, we will finish off this guy, and I have a feeling I went on rambling for like 30 minutes, so this part might be 2 parts in the end, but you won't even notice, so I don't know why I'm even telling you this, but see you next time.